Welcome to Kletus Roadside Service, coming at you again on Tuesday, the 16th here. It's the end of the day, but it's not late. I'm still wearing sunglasses. It's 4:15 in the afternoon, so we're uh we're done for the day because the one guy that is supposed to be with me the whole time out there, he had a concert he wanted to go to tonight. And that's back in Kansas City. So he had to jet out pretty quickly. And he did leave me there an hour by myself, but it wasn't a big problem. And it wasn't by myself, technically. I had other guys there working with me. They don't speak English, but we had a good conversation. Like, pull the hose out, put the hose back in. Don't pull the hose out yet. I'm gonna turn it on. Get ready. Just shit like that. But I don't know if they're understanding anything I'm saying. But everything went smooth, so I'm guessing everything worked out right. But I don't know. Even there was one guy I was like sitting there explaining shit to him, talking to him, and then he's like, "¿Qué pasa?" I was like, "Oh God, you don't know. You didn't hear anything I said." I'm like, "Damn it, damn it, damn it." But now I know that some of the people there don't speak English, which is perfectly fine. I just need to know if they can or not, because I don't want to be sitting here trying to explain something to somebody. What it was is I just wanted to explain to somebody that was right there by the truck that, hey, I have to run up to the cab real quick. You watch this. If anything goes wrong, shut this valve. Shut this valve, open that valve, and it'll stop everything from moving. Um, but nothing bad happened, and I was over there. I was doing, out of my vac trucking days, this is just as good as it gets. That's how good of a vac trucker I am. Everything went as good as it could go, except for the product that I'm pulling. I have no control over the product that I'm picking up. It's vegetable oil, and it's not clean, clear, reusable, nice vegetable oil. It's chunky shit they chipped out of the bottom of the silos. They wanted to clean the silos out, and there was everything. It was like 4 foot high, is what I heard. There's a 4 foot high, just giant silo full of chunky vegetable oil bullshit stuck at the bottom. And most of it is a liquid, but some of it ain't. Some of it's super chunky, and they were really trying to get all the chunks up. And I'm like, guys, I don't know. We're never going to finish this job. This is going to be a couple of week job if you're going to sit here and try to suck all the chunks out. How about we throw the hoses in, suck out as much as we possibly can, and whatever doesn't get sucked out, you need to take to the landfill or wherever they let you dump this, and then open up the back door, tilt it, let all the chunks fall out, because that none of those chunks are going to be good for nobody. But they're turning all this shit into biodiesel. So, I mean, if you can blend up the chunks, technically you can use it. But I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know what this is worth. Is it worth it to try to get all the chunks out to them? Because I'm working for them. But I did call the person in charge of this job, and I was letting them know. I was like, hey, we only got one fucking tanker loaded today. That's 1.5 boxes. And I think they have like 14 boxes out there. I don't know how in the hell we're going to get 12 more boxes done tomorrow if today we only got one. Now, a lot of it today was getting set up, figuring things out. They've never done this before. Or they've never done it this way before. So, we figured a lot of stuff out today. Maybe tomorrow will go a lot faster. And I think I'm going to talk to the guy and tell him, let's suck it until we get down to the solids, pull the hose out and move to the next one. Because this stuff is already pretty thick. And the two that we sucked out today were hot. Super fucking hot. They have like big steamer stingers shoved down into this tank full of oil, and they're portable tanks. They're vac boxes, so they're like a dumpster. But it's not a dumpster. It's fucking encapsulated. It's completely sealed off. And there's a manhole on the top. You open up the manhole, and there's the shit in the bottom. And the two that I worked on today, they had steamers on it going for multiple days. Now they're sticking those steamers in the next boxes that I'm going to mess with in the morning. It's going to be cold, so they got to steam that shit to get it liquefied. So my pump is actually going to do something. But this stuff is like molasses, so it doesn't suck super fast. Because I was talking up my truck like it was a badass truck. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, if it's free flowing liquid, I'll this shit'll fucking suck up in about 20 minutes with the 3-inch hose, especially from only 4 foot up in the air rather than, usually I'm sucking from frac tanks, and lift does have a lot to do with your load there, but anyways, oh, and they got a lot of shit you got to go through. I had to do 2 hours worth of training. I mean, I went to Dino Nobel, the dynamite place, and I did less training there. I think it was like a 25-minute video, and then they basically give you an answer sheet with your paper, and they just say, sign here, you're good to go, you're trained. That's at the dynamite factory, okay? Here at the vegetable oil plant, 2 hours worth of training, and you're not allowed to chew tobacco, which makes for a long fucking day if you follow the rules. And you know me, every rule is followed whenever I'm on site. Okay, I ain't fucking around with nobody. No tobacco. Not me. Won't do it. That spit on the ground is not from me. That must be some other motherfucker around here fucking breaking the rules, okay? And if I find him, I will bring him to you in cuffs, okay? That ain't me. I ain't the one chewing. I did the fucking test. The test had a question. Chewing tobacco is allowed on site. True or false? False, motherfucker. And guess what? I got that fucking question correct. I did miss one question. If you're using a wheelbarrow or barrel? What is it? I think they spelled it barrow. A wheelbarrow. So if you have like a wheelbarrow, I think everybody knows what a wheelbarrow is. I call it a wheelbarrow, okay? It's like a barrel cut in half with a wheel on the front, 2 sticks out the back, okay? And you can put a lot of shit in there and roll it around. It's actually not a barrel. It's its own mold is what it is. But anyways, the gist of it is I got one question wrong, and it said if you have a wheelbarrow full of a product, you don't need to have it labeled. And I said, no, you don't have to label a wheelbarrow because it takes multiple different products. Wrong. If you have a wheelbarrow full of gravel, you have to label that motherfucker gravel in this fucking place. Anyways, I was under the impression this place was food grade everything. Like everything they do is food grade, and then they have some waste, and that gets shipped off to the biodiesel plant. No, this is the biodiesel plant, and they don't do anything food grade, which is like, then why can I not chew tobacco? And why do I have to label a fucking wheelbarrow? Wheelbarrow. I don't have a wheelbarrow. I'm not using a wheelbarrow. If I do, You know what goes hand in hand with a wheelbarrow? A fucking shovel. And I fucking hate shovels. They had a shovel nearby. I fucking knocked it over and kicked it. I fucking hate shovels. Even if they ain't doing nothing, I fucking hate them. If there's a shovel nearby, there's a possibility I'm going to have to use it. And I don't like using shovels, okay? I'm done with shovels. Get the fucking shovels out of here. No shovels should ever be used, ever, in my hands. Other people can use shovels, not me, okay? Every time. I always get stuck using a fucking shovel if I see it. They made me use one yesterday. A guy handed me a shovel, and I threw up on the ground. We had to sweep up the shop. Well, we didn't have to. I wasn't sweeping. I was fucking working on something different. And then a guy walked over to me and handed me a shovel and said, hey, will you put this down? Let me sweep all this shit into the shovel. I said, all over the fucking ground. I said, I'm fucking sick. I gotta get some water. And I walked away. Don't fucking hand me a goddamn shovel, you motherfucker. You make me sick. You're fucking what the hell you handed me a shovel for, motherfucker? No shovel. I need to get me a t-shirt. I got other shirts I need to make. You know I do. Some of you out there, I know. I'm so sorry. Working on it. Budget's still tight. We're going to get there. Hold on to your pants, okay? You can wear a different shirt until I get one made, okay? I'll get them made. But whenever I do have the funds to make a shirt, there might be a fucking pictogram of a shovel. And whatever that pictogram of a shovel, it ain't going to be good, okay? I fucking hate shoveling. So if I do make shirts and they have a pictogram of a shovel with an X through it or something like that, you're not allowed to use a shovel wearing this shirt, okay? You can point to it. And I mean, I'm thinking about getting one of those, putting them on all my work shirts. What are they going to do? Keep me from ironing on my own patches? I'm going to put pictograms with a shovel and an X through it on all of my shirts, right on the chest, another one big on the back. And whenever they try to hand me a shovel, I'm just going to point. No, not me, bud. I don't give a shit if it's a flat blade, a spade, a scoop, a snow. What other shovels are there? I had to shovel my fucking driveway. You know how fucking pissed off I was when my snowblower that my buddy gave me that was a piece of junk wouldn't fire up? I had to shovel my fucking driveway, okay? And that one, you don't even have to lift anything. You just push the snow off to the side. Some of you people don't even know what snow is. Them Canadians, they know what snow is, but they love it. Them Canadians, they like to roll around in it, make little snow angels. They like to put it in a little triangle cup, make snow cones with it. They bring it inside and put it in their pillowcase. The Canadians are built different, okay? I don't like snow that much. I like to drive in it. If you're going to trip and fall down, it is good to be in some snow. A lot of snow, not ice. Even though you're more likely to fall down when you're on ice. I've fallen down on ice. It's happened. Believe me, I've fallen on some ice before. I've probably fallen on ice with a fucking shovel before. I just can't remember it. I'm so disgusted. But yeah, we had a good day. Okay, didn't have to shovel anything. There was one nearby, but I didn't touch it. I kicked it, and Yeah, I had to do 2 hours worth of training. What the fuck, man? But we got her all done. I'm going to be back out here at 7 a.m. Not bad. And I'm pulling up here. I got all these restaurants I could pick from to eat dinner to tonight. I got a lot of choices. I got big choices to make here. Do I eat at the Petromart? Do I eat at the Burger King, the Phillips 66, the Taco Bell? What do we got over there? Oh, damn, dude. You're getting real close to me. Holy shit. God damn, I'm up against the fucking guardrail, you motherfucker. Jesus, the guy with the dump trailer about fucking took me out. I got an Arby's, Casper's. I don't know what that is. Dairy Queen. I could eat a big bomb burrito at the Holiday Inn. That's not going to be good. There's a Denny's. That's a lot of walking to get to the Denny's, though. We're going to have to find something over here. There's an Arby's. I'm thinking Dairy Queen or Arby's. They got the meats and Dairy Queen. If I go there, I'm going to get ice cream, and I'm going to get fucking stuffed. I don't know. Do you guys have Dairy Queen? What in the fuck is this guy doing in the middle of the road? There's a person in the middle of the fucking road. Like, the dotted line is not, like, supposed to go in the middle of your car. You're supposed to be to one side of that motherfucking thing. And they're just straight up in the middle. It looks like they're the fucking pace car. Oh boy! Oh, that doesn't. What did I say that said? It says Ozark Land. Oh, there's an iron skillet. Barn full of bargains. Gifts, candies, and souvenirs. Refuel, refresh, and revive with some Dairy Queen. Lay your head down at the Quality Inn, the Days Inn, or the Holiday Inn if you're real fancy like me. I'll tell you what, I'm fancy as fuck, bud. I'm fancy as fuck. Alright, where can I park this motherfucker? Road trip tradition. Alright, I might have to go over there and check that motherfucker out. Alright, I came in the wrong fucking way, I'll tell you that right now. I'm not going to get my truck parked if I go this way. Alright, what are we doing here? I'm just kind of making my own path right now through the Dairy Queen parking lot. I'm just like, you know what? I think I'll go this way. Who's going to stop me? Oh, I also went over a bridge I shouldn't have gone over. That was exciting. I said, oh, 26 ton? I can make it over that. And I did. But then I saw later on, not later on, right there with the sign. I didn't read the whole fucking thing. It said licensed weight, not like total weight. So technically, I didn't weigh too much. But I shouldn't have gone over that motherfucker. I wonder if this place is going to let me park here overnight. Why are you dinging at me? Yeah, we had a great day. Now that I'm parked, I can sit and think a little bit. Um, let's do a couple of podcasts. Uh, uh, am I about to throw up? I don't think so. I haven't had it. I did have McDonald's for lunch. The guy was so nice. He said, "Hey, it's getting to be about lunchtime." Right as I was finishing my training, he's like, "Hey, it's beginning to be about lunchtime. You want me to pick you up something from in town?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll Venmo you, whatever." He's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Whatever you're getting, just get me what you get, man. Wherever you're going, I'll take the same thing and just tell me how much it is." I tell you, I like anything and everything, especially if you're going to go to town and get lunch. I'm probably going to be fine with it. Probably. So I thought about it a little bit more. And is there any food that I don't like? And let me tell you, I don't know, man. Eating a lamb sounds wrong. Goat, not for me, bud. If I know it's goat and lamb, gotta gotta get rid of it. I can't be doing this. If I don't know it's goat or lamb, I'm like, damn, this is good, and I'm gonna ask you what it is. You gotta lie to me, and you gotta be convincing, okay? Because if I know I'm eating a goat or a little fucking cuddly ass lamb, I'm gonna be pissed. I know it's already been dead for a long time and chewed up and put down into some food and cooked up and everything. It's not. I I don't know what it is. Like I don't have a big like I'm a meat eater. I like cows. Cows seem to be pretty fucking cool ass animals. Like there's this one lady on Facebook. I seen her. She's like, "Are you a big fat fatty? Do you want to like cuddle something? Get a cow." And then she was like had a cow and she's a big old lady. She's just jumping on this cow and the cow does not give a fuck. And I'm like, "You know what? I kind of want a cow now. I kind of want to fucking jump on the back of a chill ass cow sitting there chewing on some hay. I want to feed a cow an apple. I want to jump on it and hug it and cuddle it. I got to get rid of the flies, though. We got to do something about the flies. The flies that land on your fucking open eyeball really bugs me. Can't be having that. I can't even open my eyes now. I'm so sensitive to eyeballs. That's another thing. I won't eat eyeballs. They haven't really been offered to me, but I've seen some things and I'm not for it. I don't want I don't want them grapes. Okay? Um but yeah, lamb. Cuddly lamb. Sheep? I don't know. Do they eat sheep? Don't sheep just make wool? Guinea pig. That's another one. Okay? I am a little bit of a fucking snob. I'm not eating a guinea pig. Do I want to cuddle a guinea pig? No. But I don't want to eat the fucking thing. Rabbit is already close enough. I think rabbits are really fucking dumb though. They're really like they're not all there. Rabbits are pretty fucking dumb. They are cute, but we've been chopping their legs off and putting them on our keychains for a long fucking time. Okay? So I'm not really super against eating a rabbit. My uncle, he would raise rabbits, and I was like, "Oh, do you take them to the pet store or something?" He's like, "No, I eat them." And that was my first time I realized people ate rabbit. Now I don't know what I thought, watching that TV show where the Elmer Fudd is trying to shoot fucking Roger Rabbit. What's his fucking name? What's up, Doc? What's his fucking name? We gotta look this up. Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd Rabbit. Rabbit name. Bugs Bunny. Holy shit. Okay, listen, I know. Okay, y'all were yelling at the fucking speakers. Okay, I hear you. I'm sorry I didn't remember what Bugs Bunny's name was. I remember Elmer Fudd's. Bugs old Bunny. Old Buggy Bunny. I don't know what I thought was happening when he's over there trying to shoot. It's rabbit season. He's over there trying to kill the rabbit. I thought he just wanted it to be dead. I didn't know he wanted to eat the fucking thing. You imagine if he actually got him? There's probably something out there nowadays where he actually got him and chopped him up, took his foot off, put it on a keychain, and ate the rest of him. And it's probably gruesome. Bugs Bunny? What's that other rabbit I called him? Roger Rabbit? They probably do taste fine. And I've eaten rabbit before. I'll eat a rabbit. I'll just go ahead and say I'll eat a rabbit. I might even eat a squirrel, even though squirrels are pretty high up on my do not eat list. They're not the highest, obviously. I'm going to eat them. Rabbits and then squirrels. I'd rather eat a rabbit than a squirrel. I like squirrels. They're smart. Rabbits, I don't know. They just hop around and run away, and they make their fucking baby dens in my yard. And then you bring the lawnmower over, and it's just a massacre. I don't like doing that. If I knew they were there, trust me, I wouldn't fucking mow them down. And that's a pretty good term. You know, there's a lot of terms out there. Mow them down can be used in multiple different ways and scenarios, but rabbits in your yard, mowing them down fits pretty fucking well. It's not a good thing, and I don't want to do it. I don't even want to run over snakes. And will I eat a snake? Yeah. Yeah. I don't wanna. I'm telling you, when 3IA Atlas fucking comes down, turns around, comes back, fucking takes over everything, and all I have to eat is a snake, as long as I got some slap your mama seasoning, I'll fucking cook that motherfucker up. And I'll eat a rabbit. I don't know. The world is ending. Am I gonna eat a sheep or a lamb or a goat? Goat would be number one, I guess. If I had to, all I got is some goats. Probably like they're good for mowing your yard and cheering you up. But if the world is ending, I don't need my yard mowed and I don't need cheered up. You're getting eaten. What is that woolly one? Sheep? I don't know. You're gonna want to be able to fuck it. I don't know. You can make clothing out of that. So maybe hold on to it for a little bit. Maybe if it stops producing fucking wool when it's no use to you. What other frogs? I'll eat a frog. I kind of. Sometimes I get in the froggy mood. I'll eat a frog. Just kidding. I've never gotten in the froggy mood and eaten a frog, but I know people. I'm in Missouri, so frog gigging is a term for catching a frog with a flashlight in a John boat, drunk at 3 a.m. with your buddies. and you catch a bunch of frogs, and then you rip their legs off and throw them on the grill or something. I don't know. I've never actually done it, but I know that it's been done, and I'm not against it. Snake hunting, guess what? Lucas, my buddy from the Bartley Builds YouTube channel, have you checked it out yet? He done what? It ain't on the YouTube channel, so don't go over to the YouTube channel expecting to see him at the snake pit. But him and his family would go down to Oklahoma, Winoka, where I've been several times, and they will catch rattlers, and chop them up and eat them. And there's a snake pit in one of those buildings down there. There's a big pit, and people just dump a bunch of rattlers down there. You know what? I'm just talking about the soul of a rattler. I would hate to be reincarnated as a fucking rattlesnake. Nobody likes you. People are scared of you. They want to stomp on you or shoot you. You wiggle your tail and you're like, hey, you get a little close, bud. Don't get too close. Like, what? I gotta be defensive. You guys fucking hate me. I'm gonna rattle my tail so you'll go away. But instead, the rattle just attracts them. They're like, we want to fucking kill you, or first we're gonna throw you in a pit with a bunch of other rattlers. I don't know if rattlesnakes like other rattlesnakes. I don't know. If I was a rattlesnake, I think I'd still be scared of other rattlesnakes. If I got reincarnated as a fucking rattlesnake, I'd be eating rocks until I'm done. I might slither around a little bit if I get used to it. Maybe be a little smarter about it and try to go out where people ain't gonna be. But you never know. I mean, you're a tiny little rattlesnake out in the middle of a field. You're just fucking running around eating field mice, whatnot. And then all of a sudden, fucking a horse comes out of fucking nowhere with a guy on it, and you're like, oh shit! And you might accidentally bite the horse. I don't want to hurt a horse. And I don't want to alert this human to fucking shoot me. Rattlesnake, man, I'd hate to be a fucking rattlesnake. If you could be reincarnated, I know a lot of people don't believe in it. I don't think I believe in it either, okay? But if it happened to be when you get up into heaven or however it works, are the Mormons in charge of reincarnation? I don't know. Whoever's in charge of reincarnation, you get up there and they're like, all right, stick your hand in the bucket and pull out a piece of paper, and it's going to have one thing on one side and one thing on the other side, and you get to pick. And let's just say one side says rattlesnake, the other side says tuna. What are you going to be? And you got to start out as a fucking egg. People will eat tuna eggs. They'll catch a pregnant tuna, chop it up. Sometimes they throw the eggs back, but then you're just fish food. You gotta go through the whole process, okay? If you're a rattlesnake, I don't know. Most likely you're gonna be out in the middle of fucking nowhere. If you're a tuna, I guess more than likely you're gonna be out in the middle of fucking ocean nowhere also. But I mean, which is scarier, the desert or the ocean? One of them has a lot of water. One of them don't. Mm, I don't know. I've never really been in the water a lot. Maybe I'll try the water one. Uh, Mormon man, make me a fucking tuna. Okay? I don't know. But if you got to actually pick, they're like, all right, you got to pick any animal. You don't have to reach in the bucket and pull out a piece of paper. You got to pick any fucking animal. to be reincarnated as? What are you picking? I want to know what you're picking. If you can please leave a comment. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to do anything. You could even just put a little emoji down there if you wanted. But if you're on an iPhone, I don't know how iPhone emojis work. It'll just say NJ or whatever, and I won't know what it is. So just write it out, cow, uh, moose, what's another animal? Wolf, be a squirrel, a dog, a cat. Ugh. If I was a cat, I'd be trying to get out of that fucking house. I'm like, these people make me shit in this fucking bucket, and nobody cleans it up. Stinks in here. I gotta get out of here. I gotta lick myself and throw up these hairballs. And fucking, yeah, I'm gonna scratch you. I understand. Cat's gotta be outside. Just, I don't want to run one over. But it happens. It happened. Okay. Whoops. Whoops a daisy. All right. Well, I'll try to think of what I'm gonna be. If I get to pick any animal, what am I gonna be? I'm gonna be a tortoise. I think that's pretty safe. Tortoise is pretty safe. Yeah, maybe a tortoise. They live a long time. They move slow. You ever seen a fat tortoise? Seen a big tortoise? I don't know if tortoises get even fat. I don't know. I have no idea. Is that how they grow? Like they don't get fat. They just grow. That's what I'm doing. I'm not fat. I'm just growing. Um, Candy Kitchen. I wonder if they have any real food over there at the Ozark Land. Probably not. Probably gonna have Dairy Queen tonight. But anyways, yeah, we've been going on for only 37 minutes. I don't want to cut you guys short. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. But I'm really running out of shit to talk about, and I don't really want to start up something else right now because I'm kind of hungry. Because my McDonald's order is not what I got. I'm trying to be easy and convenient. Just give me what you get, bud. You got a medium meal. Double quarter pounder medium meal. I'm like, what am I, a bird? Did you see me? Should I take my jacket off? What are you doing to me? You don't even give me a supersized meal? They don't do that anymore, but fuck, you can ask. And they'll say, well, closest we got is a large, bud. You can order another burger. Do that. Figure it out. Did you not see the size of me? Did you say, that guy looks like he could use one double quarter pounder with a medium fry and a medium Coke? That's what that guy should get. I can't believe it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gracious. I'm thankful they got me some food. That was pretty cool. I didn't have to pay for none of it or nothing. I'm just trying to be funny here. Is it working? Don't know. But yeah, this I'm out of here. Adios. Keep all 18 down. We're gonna talk to you later. I know I've been uploading later. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna get this one put out on time tomorrow. Yeah, because the other ones I was recording day of and putting them out, as soon as I got signal or whatever, got the time to put them out. There's some new Chevy Colorados pulling in here. If they didn't fucking have shitty engines and whatnot, I don't even know. I don't know nothing about a new Chevy Colorado. They look pretty cool. I just imagine they have shitty engines. Them Chevy Colorados, they did a damn good job in 2025 making them Chevy Colorados. Engine wise, I don't know, but they look good, and I don't like new trucks. Chevy Colorado's pretty fucking cool. Anyway, keep all 18 down. Adios. We'll talk to you later.